Alright, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites coming in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, which is spiritually Saddam and Egypt in the scriptures. But first and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Harukah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and the others at GMS and the Akim pushing this word in truth and its sincerity. So, yes.
This one? Yeah. All right. What you got? Proverbs first? Yeah, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 3 in verse 18. Let no man deceive you, Slakia. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High.
Yeah, so the wisdom of this world is foolishness. It's not. There's no college or anything that would teach you more than these scriptures can, because it is the ultimate truth. This is the only truth that is going to bring you salvation. That's going to save you. You know. So the wisdom of this world is foolishness.
Yeah, and you know what? The colleges are all shutting down. All the wisdom of this world is being turned to not. Fucking Harvard, Princeton, Yale, all these different big universities and stuff, they're shutting down because of this coronavirus scare, man.
Yeah, schools are closing down.
School, yeah.
And the world is gonna start, man. You're gonna start seeing all these doors shut in these streets.
Yeah, doors shut in the streets, man.
It's verse, back in verse 19, for it's written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. Therefore let no man glory in men, for all things are yours.
But hey man, the Lord taketh the wise. You start up again.
Yeah, verse 18. Let no man deceive himself. If any among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise.
Yeah, because it goes on to say that the preaching of the gospel is foolishness to them that are dead, man. And so you got to become a fool to be made wise, man, because you got to be wise in the eyes of the Lord. All right, but the wisdom of this world is for naught, man, because everything in this world passes away. We're in the times where the transitional states of the power is taking place, man. Y'all outside is actually destroying America right now. The stock market is crashing. The stock market is crashing. They're blaming it on the coronavirus, but the stock market's been crashing, man. And this big giant drop that you see, this big giant plummet that's happened in the stock market, it wasn't even because of the COVID-19, man. It was because the stock market was already dying, bro. It's because America's already dying. So the wisdom of this world is foolishness to y'all, man, because this world's about to be destroyed, man. It's about to be a total economic collapse. Nothing but chaos is going to be on the street. The doors going to be shut in the street. You can't even fucking buy water and toilet paper right now, man.
You got motherfuckers still in their water. It's crazy, man. You know, it said let him become a fool.
Yep.
You gotta unlearn the bullshit that Esau taught you, man. Okay, you gotta be transformed as a newborn baby. You gotta become a baby, man. And what is a baby? A baby don't know nothing. A baby is ingesting everything that it hears. That's how you have to be in this truth. That's how you're gonna become wise. Okay? You can't hold on to all the bullshit that you learned in the world. Okay? Because the bullshit you learn in the world isn't real. Okay? You know, it's not true wisdom. Alright?
Not only that, but also you got to become a fool in the eyes of the world by doing this. You know, because it tells you that it talks about the foolishness of preaching. And you know what people say about us? Like, what are you going to do when this thing happens? What are you going to do when the World War III happens? You know, you're just out here preaching the Bible, but how are you preparing for it? But we don't worry about nothing, man. We ain't worried about nothing.
So
2 Peter chapter 1 verse 16, for we have not followed cunningly devised fables, when we made known unto you the power and coming of our Pt.1 Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
Yeah, the power and coming. All right, we're not making those stories up for you. We're telling you straight out of the scriptures. You know what's happening. You see these things actually happening, man. All right, you got Iran and China right now that are knit together, blaming the U.S., calling the COVID-19 a biological strike on the world, man. All right, go ahead.
Eyewitnesses of his majesty, for he received from the Most High, the Father, honor and glory, when there came such a voice to him from the excellent glory, this is my beloved Son, and this voice which came from heaven we heard when we were with him in the holy mount. For we have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that you take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place.
Yeah, you do well that you take heed, because we got the sure words of prophecy, man. Everything that the elders and apostles on down been talking about is actually starting to happen in a big way right now, man. You know, and tension's only going to grow, all right? It's only going to get hotter out here, man. All right, and that's why we're out here telling you now, look, we're not worried about nothing, man, because that same power that's bringing all these plagues, all right, is going to deliver us from many different troubles that's coming upon the world.
It's Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is his treasure. So, this wisdom and knowledge and understanding that we have is going to be our stability in these times to come. Okay, like you have the elder Sikaram out there in the East Coast. He was saying, hey, should all the brothers start buying masks because of this virus that's going on? And you know, if you're spiritual, if you're a man of the Lord, you perceive, you apply yourself to be as a man of the Lord, okay, your spirit would have said, fuck no, man. Okay, because Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai promised that he was going to protect us from all these plagues, man. Okay? He says he's going to protect us from the pestilence that walketh in darkness, man. That's all these plagues that you can't see. Okay? All throughout the earth. Not even coming in contact with anybody. Dropping fucking dead from this virus, man. That's the pestilence that walketh in darkness, man. You don't know from where it cometh and where it goeth. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
There's Psalm 91 and 6. I'll start at 4. This is Psalm 91 and 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust.
Yeah, and that's talking about the chariots, man. Because ultimately the men of the Lord, the 144,000, 1/3 is going to be delivered by Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Why? The Lord's going to cover them with those feathers, man. The chariots are going to come and beating the brothers up. It says they shall be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Yeah, this truth is our shield and our buckler. This is all we need, man. We don't need to stockpile and go to the stores and start buying all the stuff like these people are. Okay, that's them because they have no faith. Okay, but the Lord, he gave his men faith. He's going to protect us, man. We don't need to do all that stuff, man. Okay? Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, he's with his men, all right? Go ahead, bro.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
Yeah, this nuclear devastation that's coming. World War III. We're already in World War III, man. Okay? You had them shoot off this 5G to unleash a pandemic. That's an act of war. They're in a trade war. Real soon, they're going to start shooting at each other, man. Okay? Now they're doing these little sneak attacks, you know? But real soon it's going to be where everybody's going to engage, man. It's going to be no more hiding this shit. Because Iran and China, like the brother was telling us before we started camp, they're suspected the U.S. of unleashing a bioweapon. Real soon it's not going to be no more suspicion, man. Real soon it's going to be we're at war. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness.
And that pestilence that walketh in darkness is COVID-19, man. Coronavirus, SARS, all these different plagues, man. Okay, you can walk by somebody and not know they have it. Okay, that's a pestilence that walketh in darkness, man. Okay, go ahead.
nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
Yeah, that's talking about the man of the Lord and the 1/3. Okay, we have nothing to fear, man. Okay, all we need to do is do this work, man. All we need to do is have faith and believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, the Lord, He's going to deliver us, man. He promised our forefathers, man, that He was going to deliver us. So believe on that, man. Go ahead, bro. Salakia.
Job chapter 5 verse 19, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
He's going to completely deliver His elect, man. Completely. Okay? We're in between the 6th and the 7th right now. You can say we're at 6.5, man. 6.8. Okay? These nukes are about to fly, man. As soon as Esau starts implementing, making that shit mandatory, which we see coming, okay? As soon as this happens, man, these nukes are gonna be shot, man. That's the 7th trouble, the 7th trumpet.
That's something to be pushing out heavy right now is the RFID chip, because they're about to put that out. You know, and it's our job to warn everybody about that, man. That whole 5G system they got set up, man. That's the grid for the RFID. That's the RFID technology, man.
Yep.
All right, and they're gonna start introducing that to you. All right, eventually they're gonna lock this place down. There's gonna be martial law. They're gonna tell you that you're gonna have to get a chip, otherwise you're not gonna be able to buy, sell, or trade, because they're gonna collapse the global economy, man. That's what they're blaming this whole thing on. They're saying, oh, it's because of the coronavirus, but really it's the elites. They have a plan to collapse the entire world's economy, so that this hour of temptation could come upon the entire earth. That's part of their plan. The elites in the New World Order is to microchip everybody on the earth, man. And they're going to do that because Amalek, all right, the Edomites of the tribe of Amalek, they have national banks in all these different countries, in which all these different countries deal with the same money. It's different types of money, but it's all based off of one currency, man.
Petrodollar.
Yep. And so when that falls, okay, all these different nations are going to collapse with it, man. All right, then they're going to introduce that new system in which digital money is going to be the new currency. Biometrics. All right, facial recognition. They have all these different things in play right now, okay? And the superstars of this is going to be what? These so-called Jew tech companies like Google, Amazon, Bill Gates' fucking Microsoft shit.
Oh yeah, step down.
Right.
But he's more into these pandemics more so.
All about the vaccination.
So he wants to like spearhead the forefront for people to get checked, man.
Because Trump already signed a deal with Google that Google made a website so that you could sign up to get tested for COVID-19.
An emergency. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
That's what we've been out here talking. We've been out here talking about this, and now is the time to push it harder than ever, man, because it's right around the corner. Hey Jake, you gotta wake up, man, because if you don't got this knowledge right now, you're gonna fall for one of these wicked devices of Satan. All right, because what does Satan use? Look, this COVID-19 shit, man. Like you look at it, a lot of people that get it, even like famous people that get it, they recover from that shit, man. Most of the people that's dying is old people and stuff like that. It's got a higher death rate than the swine flu and the regular flu and all this other stuff. But at the same time, it's still not that big of a fucking threat to be panicking the way that people are. But it's because Esau is pumping that fear through the media. And you people are easily controlled because you got no knowledge. You got no knowledge. And so you listen to everything that this Edomite tells you to do, man. And that's why you got people running up and down the stores, getting all the toilet paper, all the water, all the hand sanitizer, because y'all are easily scared, man. Y'all are easy to push around.
Yeah, one of the brothers did a video how that spirit of panic, it's a demon, you know, and all these people are panicking, buying out hand sanitizer, all the food, all the toilet paper, because they've been overtaken by that spirit of fear, that demon. You know, us, we already have the knowledge that this is going to happen, so we're rejoicing because we know our salvation is closer, you know, closer to you know, than when we believe.
Yeah, but Jake's over here clowning on you people, man. Because it ain't gonna help you. Alright? All this prepping and all this stuff, that's not gonna help you, man. Alright? Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be martial law. What you gonna do if you got all types of stuff that you've done prep, and then Esau just comes through with the troops and takes all your shit for his soldiers, man. That's what they're gonna be doing.
You already said he's putting boots on the ground in certain regions.
Yeah, Washington.
Governors are calling on the National Guard, you know. And then I read an article, which I don't know if it's true or not, but they said in Italy, over 250 people died in one day. So they're probably assessing the gravity of what's going on in these foreign countries or whatever, you know, and trying to predict what this so-called virus is going to do, man. Which, hey, y'all saw right beside. It's going to wreak devastation and havoc, man.
Yeah, because they said that it's only it's still in its low stage. They said it's only, eight, 9 weeks old. They said at 18 weeks is when it goes to its pinnacle. That's when it becomes its strongest. And that's what, only 2 months away. Less than 2 months away.
Because I was bored one day and I downloaded that app called Pandemic, where you set a virus up and shit.
Plaguing.
Yeah, it's called Pandemic. It might be called Plague or something.
Isn't it plaguing?
Oh yeah, Plague, yeah. And it took a while for that virus to like strengthen up and start killing people and jumping from place to place because of transportation and things of that nature. So hey, brother, his assessment is right, man.
That's true. Remember, you can upgrade.
Yeah, you can upgrade.
As more people you killed, you can upgrade it.
And that's how these strands work. They're waiting for a tremendous strand, as what they say, because it's going to evolve, man. They don't know if this shit is going to evolve or whatever, or what's it going to do, you know?
Yeah, and Esau be playing with these things like they're fucking Digimon, man. He playing with these viruses, viruses and bacteria and mutating them, man. Mingling them. Okay? They literally play with these things as toys, man. They check out the animals, see what the outcomes will be, you know? And it's fucked up, man. You know, that Esau's out here doing these things, but Esau is doing what he's supposed to, man. And that's being a wicked bastard that he is, right? So that's why Esau's doing the things that he's doing, man. You know, he's the Lord's whooping stick, man. He is the sword of Yahweh. So he is doing the right thing if you're spiritual. But what he's doing is wickedness. Okay? He's on the side of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, because his whole agenda is depopulation. You know? And the old and the sick, you know, Esau considers them to be weakness.
Insignificant.
Yeah, insignificant. And so you see this virus, anybody that's old and already got pre-existing ailments, they're just dropping dead from it, man. They ain't coming back from it. And you have Iran and China talking to each other, spreading rumors. Which that's what it talks about in the scriptures, that there would be a rumor. You will hear another rumor, another rumor. Yeah, you know what that is? Yeah, it is. You know? But this is the time we're living in right now. You know, this is the times to be talking about martial law. Because right now what's happening, we see everything Esau's doing by calling in the National Guard, all these different things going on. All he's doing right now is he's indoctrinating you people to get used to seeing soldiers in the streets. He's getting you people used to seeing military men telling you gotta stay indoors and this, that, and the third.
taking you out of your comfort zone.
Yep.
Because Esau has that how do you say it? Ordo ab chaos, which is order out of chaos. He wants all this stuff to happen so that he is justified in bringing in his new world order. Do you think this motherfucker can't produce toilet paper? Look at all the trees that are around this, and all the trees that are in these woods, and all the trees that are wherever. You know, he can produce toilet paper at a damn near there. He can produce water, or I should say, source water. Okay, he's doing this to bring you people out of your comfort
And then
zone,
also get Daniel.
raise the tensions, and cause civil unrest, man. Because when there's civil unrest, he can implement that martial law.
And you can say we have to get this mess under control.
Yeah.
You know how does Esau do it? He does it with force.
Yeah.
He comes through
that sword.
So he comes through with the sword.
Which is his blessing.
This is Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 1. The word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because thy heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am the Most High. I sit in the seat of the Most High, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, and not a power. Though thou set thy heart as the heart of the Most High.
Yeah, it's talking about Esau, because it tells you in the scriptures that Esau lifted his head up above the heights of the clouds. That he said he gonna be like the Most High, man. All right, so that's talking about the devil right there, man. Run it back again, because I was talking to brother real quick. Run it back again, no brother.
Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 1. The word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Most High, because thy heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God.
Hey, and that's Esau, man. That's exactly what. Now this is talking about the prince of Tyrus. Now back in the ancient times, you had Tyrus, which was making bank, man, which was doing real good. But now you got Esau that's sitting on that throne, man. And he's lifted up, as it tells you in the scriptures. The soul that's lifted up is not upright in it. All right, and it tells you in the scriptures that you're not gonna be able to go from one city to the next because of pride. All right, and this Edomite, man. All right, these Edomites, they're super proud, man, and they've been walking in pride for a very long time. And now is the time when Yahweh is coming to humble them, man. That's why you don't see Trump with that proud ass look on his face no more. You see Trump looking bad, man. Trump looking tired, bro. Like he's ready to give up, man. You know, he ain't talking all that big mess. Now he's just leaving the podium. They'll ask him a question, he'll just leave, man. They asked him because when this thing first started, he was like, "There's only fucking 15 cases in the U.S. It's about to be 0." And then out of nowhere, boom, there's thousands of cases in the U.S. And they're asking him what happened. Trump, he ain't even hearing it, bro.
I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not God. Though thou set thy heart as the heart of God. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. Therefore thus saith the Most High, because thou hast set thy heart as the heart of God, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall devour thy brightness.
So these other nations, well, that's in Isaiah 14. Jump to Isaiah 14. Go to Job, what is it, Job 20? Job the 20th chapter when it talks about every hand of the wicked shall be upon them.
All right, this is Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 4. It says, actually verse 3. It says, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor seized, the golden city seized? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
And that's why Yahweh Shemel Shai is getting ready to destroy this place, man, because he lifted himself up as the Most High. And the Lord said he's taking this devil in his own craftiness, because all the goodies that the Lord blessed him with, all this technology and everything, what he used it for? He used it to do nothing but wickedness, man. And the wages of sin is death. That means punishment is coming for Esau Edom, man, because of all the wickedness he's done, because he smoked the nation of Israel, because now he's over here still doing all types of wickedness on the earth, man. His whole agenda is to dethrone Jacob, man. That's his whole agenda, is to dethrone Jacob, man.
It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth.
Hey, you go, like the brother always talks about that movie Cut. That's straight up persecution, man. You know, that's I would, if I was an Edomite, I'd never star in a movie called Cut, man. You gotta be a cut.
And what Esau is, Esau's a cut, you know? So, verse 7, the whole earth is at rest and quiet. They break forth in the singing. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fowler is come up against us. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Yep, all these nations are going to turn against America. All right, all these nations are going to shoot missiles on America, man. It tells you in the scriptures that even America's own allies are going to shoot missiles on this place, man.
It says you shall hate the Lord. And what did Trump do? He stopped international travel to Europe, man, and to all those other different nations and shit. And then you got certain EU countries that are locking down, like I believe in Spain. They're locking down their whole country. Nobody can get in. Nobody can get out. Canceling their staple sport, which is soccer. You know. Then you got places in Africa locking their country down. You know. So eventually, hey, nobody's gonna be able to travel intercontinental or even within their own country, man. Because certain cities are gonna be locking their city down. Hey, y'all shot Rockies out, man.
Yeah, you can't have.
If it goes that far.
You can go, I think so, man. I think this is it, man. This city's gonna be locked down. And then you're gonna have hostile takeovers of cities. Because there's gonna be a civil war in America. You can have Esau thinks he's gonna take the country back, man. Esau thinks the South is gonna rise again, man. That's why you got all these different militia groups that have been getting ready to fight against the government when martial law hits, man.
Yeah, percent. This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
Yep, shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire, man. You know, so even the allies of America are gonna shoot at this place, man. You know. And they're already, you know, you already got these other nations talking about how this whole pandemic started with America launching a bioweapon. You know?
Yeah, during the war games, they were supposed to, they had like a war game competition or whatever in Wuhan, China, around, I want to say, they said, December, November or whatever. And then ever since then, they started to get cases of so-called coronavirus. And then now it's being picked up, man. Now it's global, man.
Yep.
Which is a beautiful word, man.
This is verse 10, back in Isaiah 14 and 10. It says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
That's the time we're in right now. You see America declining, man. Stock market plummeting. You know. So when this place collapses and the doors are shut in the street, there ain't no fucking food, no water, no electricity. All these other nations are gonna look at America and be like, damn. You know what I mean? We can destroy this shit now.
And also,
Oh yeah, it's still
it's gonna be, and was a war general, I'd be like, oh, these people are fighting each other.
That's the best time to attack.
Just attack us and go ahead and because Russia always do airspace violations to the United States, man. Get intercepted, man. So what about when they're at war, man? Who's going to come through and protect the city of unwalled villages, man? You know? Because this place is ready for, hey, it's about to be ready for the taking.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and it's all by design. The elite, they want that to happen, you know? They want this place to be destroyed because this is where the majority of you Israelites are. And so if they cause this big war to happen, get all these nations pissed off at this place, they all gonna go into hiding. They all gonna dip off like Yashar. And then they're just gonna shoot all these missiles on this place, man. Okay, America's about to be destroyed by nukes, alright? And that's prophecy, man. Okay?
That's why they call this the Golden City. You know, that's why, you know, Trump came in the office and started talking about all these illegals, talking about all these Latin tribes that was coming in from the south. But at the same time, it's pretty much incentivized for people to come up here in the first place. You know, the whole system it tells you like, hey, if you come over here and have your kid over here on this side, then your child's a United States citizen. And so you got all these Latin tribes that come over here and have kids over here so that their kids can be United States citizens. Why they want to do that? Because they want the majority of Jake in one place for when they destroy this shit.
Hey, but now Mexico is closing their border.
Yeah, they don't want no Edomites going across. Infecting. They're like, this happened once, it's not happening.
Hey, but you know what's funny? Hey, you seen that movie 2012 with I think John Cusack or whatever? He was like, I was in the movie theater. I went to the movie theater and watched it when it first came out. I think it's before I was even in the truth it came out. And one of them, this Christ was like, yeah, who's the wet back now? Because all Americans were crossing the Rio Grande and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was like, who's the wet back now? Yeah, man. It's gonna turn on you, man.
Yeah, the scriptures do say that he that leadeth into captivity is gonna go into captivity, man. So all the injustice that you've committed against Jake will get justice and recompense you for the things that you've done, which is a righteous thing. It tells you that in the book of Thessalonians, man. The 2nd chapter, it says it's a righteous thing for you to seek, for you to pretty much bring tribulation to those that trouble thee, man. Okay? It's a righteous thing. All right? That's why when the Lord returns, he's gonna. I was having a conversation with my mom last night, and I was just chopping up with her about things because, you know, my mom, she said she is Christ, and she hella spiritual, and you know, she's always telling me to pray and whatnot, and I was just telling her, you know, like, you know, we have enough. We had enough of this place, and the Lord had enough of this place. When the Lord returns, he's gonna fuck everybody up, man. And I told my mom straight up like that, like, when the Lord comes, he's gonna come fuck shit up. You know? Because hey, the Lord, he's living in that spirit, all right? Payback. And payback is a motherfucker, man. Okay, the day of vengeance burns in Yahweh's heart. He's still every second thinking, when am I gonna go down there and get my fucking justice, man? Okay? Save my brothers and fuck up those Romans that stabbed me with that spear, man. Okay?
Yeah, because you Edomites, you took the earth with violence, man, but it was never given to you. You know, I was looking at comments not that long ago. You had Edomites talking about how, or at least one Edomite was talking about how, oh, you fucking Israelites, what did you guys do? This is all judgment for you killing the Canaanites and this and that, like. And it was like, bro, you gotta realize that the Canaanites was living in our land already. They wasn't even supposed to be there.
They weren't even supposed to be there.
That was not their shit. And so the Lord had to go and smite them. And it says their righteousness is of me.
And even that, in the 2nd Ezra, it says the world was made for our sake.
Yep.
So all this is ours anyway.
Yeah.
We just gave you your land because we're righteous.
Yeah.
We gave you your landmarks because we're righteous. We didn't take away your lands or destroy your landmarks like you saw.
Yeah, because it tells you not to remove landmarks. You know, and so but it tells you in the scriptures that Esau don't got no home because he said he slain his people and destroyed his own inheritance, man.
Beware of the beast, man. He'll make a, where does it go? He'll make a desolation of his home and your home.
Yeah. And that's what he does. That's what he's done. This dude trotting all over the earth on his red horse, just destroying every damn thing, man.
Yeah.
And this is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's planet, bro. And y'all just over here just wrecking the shit, man, and stomping all over the true leaders of it. What do you think the Lord is just gonna sit back and watch all of this happen? Nah, man.
Yahweh takes account of every single death, man. Because the sparrow doesn't fall from the sky without his ordination, you know? So he's taking account of every single death, even the deaths that we don't see. I was just seeing a dude that got arrested up in Chile. What country did Pablo Escobar come out of?
Pablo Escobar?
Anybody know? Well, anyway, that country, he got arrested in Colombia because he was in the States. He was raping 10-year-old boys, man. You know, some YouTuber, Rico something. You know, so hey, the most I see is all the grotesque things that's underneath the underbelly of this society, man. All those cults. All the witchcraft and rituals these people do, you know, and he sees all the killings that is committed, you know, ain't nobody gonna get away, man. You know, you can't run and you can't hide. The only ones that are gonna be able to hide is Esau, and that's the rich elite, man.
We're entering into the times of judgment, man. When Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is judging the earth, that's why you see so many people dropping dead from this damn corona flu. You know, you see the economy shutting down, which, bro, the world's economy is going to collapse because they're going to push this chip, man. This RFID microchip is a mark of the beast, and you ain't going to be able to buy, sell, and trade without it, man.
Yep, it says they shall cast their silver and gold into the streets.
Yep, it ain't going to mean nothing.
Which nobody has silver and gold. I mean, you could ask these people how they go to the shop and trade. They use the reserve note, petrodollar. That's that silver and gold they're going to throw on the street. It's not going to have no value.
See that in that movie, I Am Legend?
Yeah. There was money everywhere, you know what I mean? He was like one of the only dudes in that city walking around with all that money. What the fuck?
I mean, hey, he was so lonely in that city, he would like set up mannequins and like have a ritual every day to go into a certain store and just talk to them Blockbuster, and talk to them as if they were the human beings and whatnot.
And that's the scriptures, because it says a man shall desire just to see another man.
You're gonna be like Tom Hanks in Castaway, man.
Yeah. He got the COVID-19.
Yeah.
Talking to a damn volleyball. Wilson.
Yeah.
Hey, this second Esdras 16 and 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out. There was another part that I wanted to read.
Yeah, so these plagues, all right, they're not going to return void, man. These plagues are going to be unleashed on the world to do the exact thing that they were created to do, to infect people, to cause people to die. Okay, plagues, pestilence is one of the main ways the Lord is going to start killing people, man. Okay, it tells you wild beasts, plagues, pestilences, and the sword. What I'm talking about? Yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah. Those are major ways.
Oh, here it is. Well, so like in 2nd Ezra 16 and 18, it says the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
Yeah, and you see that everything that we've been talking about is actually coming to pass now, man. You got stores all throughout the U.S. where they got shelves of certain produce, certain goods that are gone. And you know what's amazing is when you go to every one of these supermarkets, what is something that you do see a lot of? Fruits and vegetables, things that you people don't fucking eat, man. Okay? They still have a lot of fruits and vegetables, which are very perishable goods. You know, they only last a certain amount of time. But that's stuff that you people avoid, man. And that's the most beneficial stuff you can put into your body. It's got actual minerals. It's got actual elements.
The only drawback, it doesn't have a life show.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's perishable.
They're getting vegetables, they're getting canned vegetables.
Yep. And which,
Hey, but you know what that reminds me of? The scripture where it says the vintage shall fail.
yeah, the vintage shall fail for all you damn women. The majority of people on earth are women. They are ratio men 7 to 1. You know. Yeah, you're supposed to. You know.
If things was ran how the scriptures say to be ran, the earth would be way more populated. Right?
Yeah. And it wouldn't just be the earth, it would be all the planets.
Yeah. The earth wouldn't be able to contend. That's why Jacob's seed is going to be, so prevalent. Because our laws tell you, to have sex.
Be fruitful, multiply.
Yeah, it says to be fruitful and multiply, man.
That was the first commandment that the Lord, one of the first things that the Lord told Adam and Eve. Or he told the people of the earth to be fruitful and multiply. Okay? Because it tells you in Isaiah 42:11, I believe, that the Lord created the earth to be inhabited. Okay, that means that the earth wasn't created to be destroyed in a nuclear fire. Okay, the world is always going to exist, the planet is always going to exist. And it says the Lord created this planet to be inhabited. Okay, that means for it to have people, man, for it to have life. All right, and not just this planet, but the other planets out there. Esau be looking out there saying he sees billions of them. There's no end.
There's no end.
You know, just like there's going to be no end to the nation of Israel.
Everlasting kingdom.
Yep, it says that we shall be as a nation, as the sand of the sea, the stars of heaven. Okay, so we're going to be innumerable. You got these damn devils right now going around passing out a census that you have to fill out by law, and which is wicked as all hell. But you ain't gonna be able to do that to us in the kingdom, man. You ain't gonna do that, man. They're gonna be Jakes on planet Namek. Okay, different planets. You know what I mean? You know.
Esau don't approve of populating at all. He wants everybody to be gender fluid, man. He wants everybody to be androgynous, so that all the babies that come are just like clones and shit. They're just created in a lab. Yeah.
Putting all these demons on people so that you don't produce. If you think about it, if people ain't producing, how is new life going to come into fruition? They can't.
Because Esau wants to be in control of that.
Yeah.
Did an article come out where Esau, his growth rate was declining because his women didn't want to have sex?
They want Jake.
Which that's scriptural too. For Esau's women not to want. I forget.
Esau's just a damn bug out. He's a weirdo, man.
It says the widows that are left of him shall not bewail him. Because they gonna be with Jake, man. When you read the scriptures about war, if you went to war and a woman's husband got put to death, you just let her go through a cleansing cycle and you can take her for your own. And it said if you see her as a spoil of war, when you go into war against your enemies. Yeah, she gotta cut her hair, she gotta wait a moon, and that's all you gotta do, Take off her raiment, put on a raiment in captivity on her. Okay. Jake.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, me either. I had to ask. But in the kingdom, In the kingdom, we're gonna have the pick of the litter, man.
They just gonna be having sex, bro.
Yeah, relations.
Relations. Relations.
You know?
They gonna know women, bro.
We gonna know them.
They gonna know them, bro.
You know.
You know your woman? I know my woman, bro. Yeah. We gonna know them. I know all of them.
You're gonna be able to read their minds.
Yeah.
Bro, they're gonna have that, bro. They're gonna. Yeah.
And the Israelite woman gonna be able to do that to us. They gonna be able to read our mind. We'll have to know what we like. Yeah, we gonna have a real connect. We gonna have a, what do you call it? A sensual.
A sensual, sensual seduction.
Yeah. That nigga Snoopy.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. This is the end of this wickedness, man. All right, it's the beginning. Jacob's. Yeah, actually get it. Get 2nd Ezra 6. 2nd Ezra 6 and start at the 8th verse. Because this is the end of this world, man. All right, when I say world, I mean this society where the heathen are in control, are in power, man. You know, they're basically just a bunch of renegades, man. With Esau leading. Esau is the leader of the rebellion, basically. You know, and these heathens are even tired of the way Esau is treating them, man. That's why they're ready to shoot missiles on America. All right, they're tired of America. They see all the wickedness that's being pushed out by this place, man.
Like scriptures say, poison and absence in his, I think his mouth.
Yeah.
He's a deceptive guy, man. He deceives, man. You can't do business with a snake, man. I mean, who would want to? Because then you're always thinking, oh, this dude's fucking me over some type of way somehow. You know? But even it says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, man. It's just what he was doing. He was doing all those. He was trying to get a trade agreement.
Yeah.
And now that he saw he couldn't get the trade agreement that he wanted, boom, pushed out that virus, man.
Is Psalm 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Yeah, that's what you always talking about. Esau always talking about we're doing this and we're doing that, and we're gonna help you, and we're gonna get through this and this, that, and the third. The whole time he's getting ready to lock your ass down, man.
Hey, but even the wars in the Middle East, how many times did he say, "Oh, we're gonna pull out, we're gonna withdraw the troops"?
Yeah.
How many times? Like, how many
bring our
years?
boys home.
Yeah, let's bring our boys home. That's like the mantra to get reelected. But then they send more and more troops there, man.
Yeah, and that's funny because that was Trump's whole. That's why he got elected in the first place.
Yeah.
That was his whole thing. Talking about we're gonna take all these. Trump gets inaugurated, launching 52 Tomahawk cruise missiles over there, blowing people up.
He just shot down the third in charge in Iran.
Yeah.
And then shot another missile like right after this coronavirus.
Yeah, not even that. While all this coronavirus stuff going on, they're doing air raids in Iraq right now.
Yep.
You people are uninformed. Everybody's bugging about the coronavirus. Meanwhile, World War III is about to start, man.
Yep. Meanwhile, martial law.
Martial law. Y'all gonna be fighting each other in the streets, man. Y'all gonna have to fight each other
For fucking food. It says
yeah.
he's gonna invade each other's homes for
lack of bread. You know, America's it's gonna get crazy out here.
A lot of blood, as the scripture said.
Go to a horse's bridle.